Tiny Games here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm here with a slightly different video for you today. Sorry about my voice. I've got a really bad throat at the moment, so it's hurting a little bit when I talk. But I'm here with a different video today. This time we have a House Flipper 2 video. I absolutely adore the House Flipper games. I used to stream House Flipper 1 on Twitch sometimes. So yeah, I absolutely adore the games. I think they're so fun. And I thought it might be cool to kind of make a series where I recreate some famous film and TV houses. Obviously, this isn't perfect because... well, let's just say the game doesn't have everything I need it to have. So I've done my best at this recreation. You've probably noticed it by now, but yes, it is the Simpsons house. So I've tried my best to recreate it. Like I said, it's hard to kind of fully recreate because there's a lot of items that we don't have in game. Also, I am just trying to get used to some of the sandbox tools, so I would absolutely love to see any of you kind of recreate this. I'm sure you would all do a way better job than what I can do. But yeah, I thought I would show you around this tour of my Simpsons house, and yeah, why don't we go take a look. So I guess the first thing I'll show off is the garage, since it's the, I guess, first iconic scene in The Simpsons, like when the trailers roll and stuff like that. Trailers, is that what it's called? Like the intro sequence. Now, we don't have cars or anything in House Flipper, so I couldn't put like a car down or anything. But I put down a couple of bikes because I know sometimes Bart and Lisa cycle to school. Then we just have general kind of like clutter junk tools and things like that. Now, one of the biggest challenges that I actually found with this build is the fact that the Simpsons house is a magical house. It changes a lot. The room layouts change a lot. There's no clear defined layout for the Simpsons house. A lot of things change, a lot of furnitures change and stuff like that. So it did make this build very, very challenging. So yeah, like you might argue with me that this layout's wrong. But yeah, I did my best, sorry. So yeah, we start off here in the hallway. I did realise later I found another set of stairs that might have fit better. Unfortunately, I did have to add this extra set of like wall piece because I had a weird visual glitch that because I painted the wall and then I also painted the stairs, there was like a weird clash with the colours. And so like it was causing a weird visual glitch. So unfortunately the stairs do look a bit rough at the moment. This isn't quite how I'd want them to look, but it's the best that I could do in the circumstances. I didn't want to put you through the visual glitch that was going on. There was a lot of flickering and stuff like that. It wasn't nice on the eyes. So this is our entranceway. And we have a couple of pictures going up. I did also do the like Abraham Lincoln, because I believe there's an Abraham Lincoln picture at the very top of the stairs. I didn't see that we had a grandfather clock in game, so I just used this one. We have this hallway cabinet, and then to represent the closet that's usually at the end, I just put this big mirror in place, which sort of looks like a doorway. I mean, it's clearly a mirror, although it's not very reflective. But yeah, I thought that would work in place. Now, the hallway is a bit challenging because the hallway is one part of the Simpsons house that changes. Sometimes this is a closet, sometimes this leads to the basement. There's been a scene where there was a toilet under the stairs, so it made the whole process a bit challenging. But yeah, this is our entrance hallway, and we've got like a coat rack and umbrella stand here and everything. Coming to the right, we have our sort of formal dining area. I just put this piece of artwork on the wall and then a picture of the Simpsons family. This has been quite challenging actually, using the custom photos, because I've found that I guess because of the scale of the photo, some go really blurry, some don't. So I don't fully know how best to format the photos. So that's something I've got to learn about. Then we've got a few hamburgers here. I did a little bit of like pie quiche stuff on this plate for Lisa. I was originally going to put some salad on here, but the lettuce was like huge. I don't know why it was so big. So I was like, okay, I won't do that. And then a banana for Maggie, because I mean, there's no baby food. And then we've just got a little bit of clutter and decor. I did the tea set because there was a picture I found online where they had like a little tea set on here, so I thought I would copy that. Going into here, we've got the iconic kitchen. Unfortunately, we don't have a very big round table that has a tablecloth on it, and the round table that I used just looked too small, so I ended up going with this square one, unfortunately. And then we've got a plate of donuts here. Obviously makes sense for Homer. We don't have curtains in game yet, so obviously there's no curtains or anything like that. And then I had to make use of some of the items that we have to make, like the dishwasher and the oven and the sink. Unfortunately, I needed like a small cupboard space, so this sink looks a bit weird, but it is what it is. And then we've got the iconic green fridge. We don't have like a chicken statue or like a decor item, so I used the duck instead, because usually there's like a chicken egg basket, I guess it is, in this corner, and then this is just like the plates and things like that that's on display in there. We'll go to the right here, and then on the left here, this is the rumpus room. I didn't even know this. I completely forgot this room existed until like I was doing a deep dive of the layout of the Simpsons house and things like that, because even though it's iconic, there was a lot of things that I wasn't 100% sure of, so I did this massive deep dive, and then that's when I found out that actually the Simpsons house like doesn't make any sense. It changes all the time. So they, in the screenshots that I saw, they use bean bags. We don't have bean bags in game yet, so I decided to use these instead. And then there's usually a lot built-in cabinets, so I just use these cabinets instead. They're a bit lower down, but I figured they do for now. So yeah. And then this doorway leads into the garage. And then I did want to add in a basement, and I didn't have much room, so this is unfortunately our entranceway into the basement, and it's not very safe. Let's just say that. And then we got the washing machine and dryer. In a couple of shots there was a fridge. I did put in some junk and stuff. There's a scene where there's a sofa downstairs and a TV, so I took that idea. And then, yeah, just general kind of clutter that I imagine you'd find in a basement. And then this pool table here. So this is our basement build for the house. Like I said, it's not it's not the safest entranceway, but it'll do. And then coming through, we have the first sitting room for the Simpsons house. There's this little desk table thing here. And then we've got the two, the armchair and the sofa here. There's usually like a bay window here with like some seated cushions, but I can't find a way to make a bay window. There's probably some amazing creative builders that have been able to do it, but it was outside of my skill level, I guess I'd say, for now. We've got a photo of Grandpa. I thought it was funny. I was looking at pictures of The Simpsons and I found this picture of Maggie when she gets scanned at the beginning of the like credits, which I thought was funny, so I thought I'd add that. And then we just got a couple of like formal pictures of The Simpsons here, and then we've got the fireplace, the corner cabinet and everything like that. So yeah, this is our main sitting room, and then we've got this kind of like TV room. Now unfortunately, like I guess the rugs are very limited at the moment in the base version of House Flipper. Usually in The Simpsons, there's like this pattern of rug where it's like one circle, another circle, and then another circle. And I couldn't fully replicate that. You only get the kind of like two tones on this rug. So I went with this pattern to kind of emulate what would usually be the layout of the rug that's here. We've got the sofa, we've got the picture of the boat. This is what I mean about the quality. Like, the quality of this on my PC is fine, but when it's uploaded in game, it gets very pixelated. So I don't know if the pixel quality is like too high and then it's too compressed or what, but yeah, so we're living with this for now. This is meant to be like the CD thing, and then I stacked loads of like papers and stuff like that just to pretend that they were like records. This is the TV. I went with the retro TVs in all the rooms. Unfortunately, because this doesn't have like a bigger like base unit, I've had to put it on this little table to match with it. And then if we head outside, we have the little barbecue, a couple of chairs. I've put a sand pit here because in a couple of things I saw there was like a sand pit thing. But sometimes in some of the other like scenes, there's only this tree with the tree house in it, and then the swing set. So like I've kind of taken some, I guess, creative liberties. It's hard to get it all to function. Doing the roof was a nightmare, especially with all these different angles and everything. So yeah, that wasn't great, and I wasn't happy how I couldn't get the windows to line up, unfortunately, because if I try and line them up, they're just not positioned very well in the bedrooms, or they go through like walls and stuff like that. So that's another thing I need to get used to, is working out how people do things to scale and stuff like that. It's something that I struggle with a bit. This is meant to represent like the dog house, and I put a couple of bowls down to represent like dog food bowls and stuff like that. So yeah, this is the outside. I'm pretty pleased with it. I think it works quite well. I mean, I think so far this is quite clearly the Simpsons house, which is what I wanted to achieve. I wanted it to look like the Simpsons house. So we go upstairs here and we've got our hallway. Again, this was something that caused issues, was because when I was looking into about the room layouts change in the Simpsons as well. So yeah, that was fun. So we'll start off here with the bathroom. This caused issues because whenever you see this bathroom, there's no window in it. There's no window, but based on the layout of the front of the house, there would be a window here. So we've got the window in place. Sometimes this bathroom is shown as being downstairs. Other times it's shown as being upstairs. So again, that caused me issues. One of the videos I watched as like a deep dive showed one of the creators, the art, like I think they work on the art team or something like that, and it shows the layout that they used to work to. So there is meant to be like a floor plan for the house, but I guess they change things up a lot just to suit certain jokes and things like that, and just to make things move a bit more smoothly. So yeah, so we've got this bathroom upstairs, and then yeah, this is just the layout for it. It was hard, like again, the scale feels kind of wrong, but it is what it is. Going into this room here, we have Maggie's room. So we've got the little crib here, we've got the changing table, and then to make the playpen, because we don't really have a playpen in game, what I ended up doing was I put down a bit of carpet to create the base, and then not carpet, a rug. And then I used the fencing tool to kind of like make this barrier. So the sizing on some things just feels like a bit off in terms of scale, but I guess it all adds to like the charm of this build. It feels very cartoony and everything like that. So yeah, and we do have some cute items actually that I've made use of. They had a bunch of Twitch drops. So like this is the hype train. I've got a banhammer in Bart's room. In Lisa's room there's like a Twitch heart that I use. So yeah, it's kind of cute. Speaking of Bart and Lisa, why don't we go into Bart's room to begin with? I did get a bunch of like Krusty the Clown pictures to put up on the wall, some Itchy and Scratchy, and then we've got some general kind of like coloured in pictures, and then a lot of toys as well, which I thought would be really good to have. This is the banhammer that I got. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then in the two rooms, Bart and Lisa's room, we have like a indoor closet. Obviously, this doesn't look very functional or anything like that, but in a lot of the shots I seen, there were these doors, and I assumed they were doors to closets, like built-in closets. So that's what I did with that space. Oh, and then we've also got the skateboard for Bart. Then we go into Lisa's room here. I thought it'd be funny to place this book on the bed like it's a like romantic spicy novel. I just thought it'd be funny. We don't have like jazz stuff, like we don't have like a music stand thing. We don't have saxophones or anything like that. So I kind of put this mic in and this keyboard. I just thought maybe they would fit in place well. We've got this little desk here as well with a lot of like books and notepads and stuff like that, and then stacks of books, like loads of books and everything like that. I did also put the headset here, just thinking because she's quite musical, and the nerdy duck I thought was kind of cute to add. So yeah, and again we've got this kind of like fake closet. I can't walk in this one, it's so narrow. But yeah, so that's the layout for Lisa's room, and this is the Twitch art that I was talking about as like an accessory. It's very, very cute. So yeah, I added that in as well. And then we come to our last room here, which is Marge and Homer's room. So they do have a couple of pictures of the kids above the bed. Oh, I just got a achievement. That's nice to have. So yeah, and we've got these bedside lamps. We've got this little cabinet thing. Again, sometimes it looks like there's almost like a bay window, even though when you look at the front of the house there isn't one. But in some scenes it almost looks like there is. We've got this kind of like dressing table set up for Marge. On this wall usually there's built-in cabinets, but unfortunately because of the layout with the stairway and the actual layout with the bathroom, I wanted to create like an inbuilt thing like this where I'd put a couple of shelves, but if I remove this wall piece here, it goes into the bathroom, and then like I can't fit the bathroom in. So I had to only use the one. Again, this is what I mean about not really kind of familiar with how people do things to scale. Like, yeah, I wish I could be that person, but I'm just not. And yeah, like I said, we've got the ensuite bathroom as well. So this was a really, really fun build. I really enjoyed it. It was nice to kind of like challenge and test some of my skills and everything with this build. But I think it turned out very well in the end. I'm very happy with this. I would love to make changes with this as the game develops, as we get more items, because I'm pretty certain that they're going to add a lot of DLC to this. Just like the first House Flipper game, and I'm pretty sure with extra items I'll be able to improve on this build. And also as I play House Flipper 2 more and sort of get used to those building tools and everything like that, I am sure that I'll be able to make improvements to this. So I want to thank you all for joining me on this video. I hope you enjoyed the little tour and the walk round, and if you've got ideas for iconic like movie or film houses you'd love to see me recreate, leave a comment down below and I will see if I can do it. But thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!